Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, let's jump straight in. Massive news. Liverpool, they've just clinched the Premier League title.
Yeah, a huge 5-1 win against Tottenham Hotspur at Anfield as well.
And this isn't just, another trophy. It's their 20th top-flight title. That puts them level with Manchester United's record. Monumental.
Absolutely. And there's so much going on with this win, isn't there? We've pulled together reactions, quotes, the immediate aftermath to really get under the skin of why this one feels so significant.
Right. So for you listening, this is basically your shortcut to understanding the key moments, the feelings, everything surrounding this major, major sporting achievement.
And the context here is fascinating, too. This is Arne Slot's first season in charge.
Yeah, following Jurgen Klopp. I mean, talk about big shoes to fill.
Exactly. So let's maybe start there. How Slot handled stepping into that legacy.
Good idea. Because straight away his reaction seemed, well, very respectful towards Klopp, didn't it?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Reports from LFC TV, Sky Sports, they all highlight him saying, basically, the only thing now is to send my appreciation to Jurgen Klopp.
Not making it about himself.
Not at all. It felt like acknowledging the groundwork first.
And then there was the song. He actually started singing that Klopp farewell tune.
But put Klopp's name in instead of his own.
Yeah. I mean, that's more than just a nice gesture, surely. What does that signal, do you think, for the players, the club's stability after Klopp left? Is it like a specific leadership approach?
That's a great question. I think it's really smart. First off, it connects with the fans immediately. Right,
yeah.
Shows he understands that emotional connection they had.
Oh, okay.
And for the players. Probably provides a bit of continuity, maybe some reassurance. It suggests he's not here to rip everything up, but to build on what was already working. Fosters trust, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that makes sense. He even said it explicitly, didn't he? Credited Klopp and Pep Linders for the, what was it, outstanding culture, work rate, quality.
Exactly. Like he sees himself continuing the project, not rebooting it.
Right. Okay, so the match itself. A 5-1 win looks dominant on paper.
Totally dominant finish.
But Spurs actually scored first. Dominic Solanke, early goal. How did Slot react to, going behind in such a massive game?
Well, his comments after were really telling. He basically said there was this absolute belief, even before they got to the ground. Like, it was clear we couldn't lose this game.
Really? He said that?
Yeah, and that everyone on the bus said there's no way we're going to lose this game. It points to a real ingrained winning mentality, doesn't it?
Definitely. That confidence, even when 1-0 down.
They always find a way to win, was his quote. That belief, it must permeate the whole squad.
Yeah, you don't build that overnight. It's got to be partly the Klopp legacy, but Slot's clearly kept that momentum going. Okay, let's shift to the fans and players, the emotional side, because the last title win, 2020,
was so different.
Yeah.
The stadium, pandemic,
yeah,
strange circumstances.
Exactly. And Mo Salah actually spoke about that, didn't he?
He did. Said this is 100% better than last time, especially with the fans. You really get the sense that celebrating with the supporters was huge for them.
And he mentioned the team dynamic being new as well, like proving it again with this group.
Yeah, and Virgil van Dijk, the captain, he really doubled down on that fan connection.
Right, dedicating it to them.
Called Liverpool the most beautiful club in the world. Said he was desperate to win it for them.
It really hits home that this is the first time they've properly celebrated a league title in the stadium with fans since, 1990?
Wow, that long ago. Yeah, so that shared joy after the weirdness of 2020. What does that do for the club's identity, the fan base, psychologically?
Oh, it's massive, I think. That collective experience, especially after the pandemic isolation, it just strengthens that bond, that unity. It creates this positive energy, this feedback loop between the team and the fans. It's like, this is what it's all about. Reminds everyone why these clubs matter so much to communities.
Definitely. Okay, so beyond the collective stuff, some big individual achievements too. Andy Robertson. Yeah. Only the third Scotsman to win multiple Premier League titles.
Which is impressive in itself.
And what he said was interesting too. He also contrasted it with 2020, saying nothing compares to winning it in front of the fans.
Right.
And he mentioned the history of great Scottish players at Liverpool. Feels a bit of responsibility there, perhaps?
It's a personal layer. And Alexis McAllister, what a couple of years for him.
Incredible, isn't it? World Cup winner in 2022, Premier League winner now.
But his quote was all about the team, wasn't it? Just one part of the puzzle.
Speaks volumes, I think. Shows humility, a collective focus. Suggests egos aren't running wild in that dressing room, It's all about the shared goal. That's often key to success.
Yeah, definitely. And we absolutely have to mention Mo Salah. Another ridiculous milestone.
The Premier League's top-scoring foreign player, 185 goals.
Just phenomenal consistency. A true legend of the league.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's zoom out a bit. The season as a whole, just 2 losses in 34 league games, a 15-point lead over Arsenal. That's, well, that's dominance.
It really is. And Slot himself kind of admitted they maybe overachieved based on initial thoughts, said something like, when the season started, we would have been happy with top 4.
Right. But then he immediately followed up, didn't he, saying that wasn't fair on the players, that they are much better than that, and they've shown it this season.
So was that genuine initial humility, do you think? Or maybe just managing expectations after Klopp? The sources don't really give us the inside scoop on their actual belief back in August, do they?
No, not explicitly. Yeah. But his later comments suggest, maybe even he was surprised by just how good they were consistently. Or perhaps it was cautious optimism that just grew and grew with the results. Hard to say for sure.
And you also mentioned the end of Manchester City's run of dominance. Is this win? Is it a real shift in the Premier League power dynamic? Or is it, too soon to call that?
That's the big question, isn't it? Look, one season doesn't guarantee a dynasty change. City will regroup, others will strengthen. But the way Liverpool did it, the consistency, that massive points gap.
Yeah.
It's definitely a significant statement. They've thrown down the gauntlet for sure. Whether it sticks, we'll see next season.
Yeah, fair enough. Which brings us nicely to the history books, equaling Manchester United 20 top-flight titles.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's just massive. Reignites that rivalry on the stat sheet, puts them right back level pegging.
It's their second Premier League title, obviously, the first since that 2020 win.
And overall, their 52nd major men's trophy, with 8 of those coming in just the last 6 years. That shows sustained success at the very top.
Incredible period for them.
And for Slot, personally. First Dutch coach ever to win the Premier League in his debut season.
Amazing achievement. Just incredible.
Yeah.
And the party's not over yet, is it? The actual trophy lift is still to come.
That's right. Final day of the season at Anfield against Crystal Palace. Sunday, May 25th.
Can you imagine the atmosphere? It'll be absolutely electric.
Oh, definitely. And Slot's been quoted saying, enjoy this moment, savor it, which is spot on.
It really is fascinating, though, isn't it? How quickly he's delivered this level of success. Building on Klopp's foundation, yes, but clearly making his own mark, too. Makes you think about that balance. Continuity versus new ideas.
It does. So just to kind of wrap up the key takeaways. Liverpool's Premier League title, Slot's first year, it was commanding. Strong team, huge celebrations with the fans finally back, and that clear respect shown to Klopp's legacy while still moving forward.
And matching United's 20 titles. Can't forget that. A massive moment in English football history.
Absolutely. More than just another trophy.
So here's something to think about for you listening. This interplay between inheriting success and bringing a fresh approach. What does Liverpool's win under Slot really tell us about achieving and sustaining excellence in top-level sport? And, what might it signal for the Premier League's future battles?